No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let me just jump right into this. My camera's fucking acting stupid or something. It's like stops recording whenever it wants, but alright, let me talk about overtraining. And what I think, my opinion, which is probably different from a lot of people and what the next person might tell you. But I think overtraining doesn't really exist unless you're fucking like training hardcore 8 to 10 hours a day. Then that's, in my opinion, that's over the line. But I think you can I train 5 hours every day. I probably take a day off every 3 weeks or something, and that's because I have to. But if you're going to do that, and when you do that, you're obviously going to need tolerance and going to have to take the right steps to do that. Things like eating right, recovering right, resting right, and most importantly, what I think is training right. Correct form, knowing what to do, when to do, and how to do it. And with all that, I have learned that you can do it. And it took me years, well, like 2 years to be exact, where I can go hard every day at the gym for 5 to 6 hours. And that's one topic that I have to stress, is that you have to like experiment with your body and build up a tolerance and see what works and what doesn't work, what works inside the gym and what works outside the gym. And with all of that, you can train that long and that hardcore. So overtraining isn't really a topic. It's everything around it that you have to fix and pay attention to that will allow you to to train really, really, really hard. For example, like, yeah, I train 5 to 6 hours every day, but as soon as I step in the gym, the first thing I do is stretch and warm up for a whole hour. A whole fucking hour. And then when I'm done, I stretch and cool down for maybe 30 minutes. Foam roll, hot tub, sauna, inversion table, all that good shit. You should probably watch my post-workout stretches and my leg warm-up video. That could probably help you if you're wondering. But yeah, if you really want it, you can do it. I do it, and I hope I inspire you guys to want to do the same. Anyway, for anyone who's watching this and who likes what I do and what other videos I post, let me know how that goes. Try it out. And remember, I'm saying all this, but don't go out and be stupid. Alright? Rich Ratch out.